Hey guys, namaste. Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today is my ethnic day and I'm gonna be getting ready with you guys. I've done 80% of my skincare, so this is the last step that I'm gonna do. I'm using the purple gold oil and gonna double moisturize my face really well because I want the makeup to stay for a longer time, and I also want my skin to be very hydrated. This is my first ever ethnic day of my life. So the second step that I'm going to be doing is using a strobe cream. This is a strobe cream that I have made and I love applying and blending with my fingers because it gives you more flawless and natural base. And when I'm in hurry, I think doing my makeup with my fingers is the best thing that I can do because I can do my makeup really quick as well as blend things really well. So yeah. So the next and the very important thing that I'm gonna use is setting spray, and I'm gonna set my face first and the blender because I want the dewy and natural base. I'm gonna use a peach corrector from Inside Cosmetics. I'm gonna correct my under eye, and I'm gonna use some orange corrector, and I have pigmentations here and there, so I like covering up them because I want a natural base, so I'm not gonna go too much with my base and the color corrector. So I'm taking a very little amount and blending it really well, and I'm trying to blend it very seamlessly because I don't want the makeup to be seen a lot because it's a day event. I'm gonna use very subtle colors, subtle base, subtle makeup, and I don't want to do overboarded. As I said, I love using my fingers are the best tool. So here I'm gonna use Pause Stick Foundation for my base. This is a current favorite of mine. It's in the shade Almond, I feel. Yeah, and this gives you literally undetectable makeup kind of a base, and it gives you pretty much full coverage. You do not need any other base product after this if you want something very natural or a glass skin finish. So I'm gonna go in with all my sides and gonna just blend it using a blender which is sprayed with a shot of setting spray. I'm not just gonna blend it on my face, I'm gonna get into my hairlines as well so that it doesn't look patchy. So I'm gonna take a little bit on my nose and gonna blend it really well. Blend until you get that seamless finish that you want. Blending is really important. I'm gonna go in with the same foundation on my neck as well. I do not want it to look separated from the face, so I'm gonna take a very little amount of this and gonna dab it on the points where I have a little hyperpigmentation. I use spectacles on a daily basis, so I have a little pigmentation around my nose, so I'm trying to cover that out over here. I'm gonna use a blender. I'm just using my finger and blending it down. So I'm using a little bit of powder to just set that before I do the rest of my face. So here I have my favorite concealer. This is a Swiss Beauty concealer. I'm gonna conceal high points and a little under eye as well. And if you're looking for a good high-ended product kind of a finishing concealer, then Swiss Beauty concealers are really good. These are the only two shades that I have, and I use it on a regular basis. I mix them and create a lot of colors in the concealer, and this works really good. It has full coverage and it gives you that amazing concealed look. I'm so sorry, my voice is a little cracky today, and so yeah, I'm blending it using the same beauty blender. And now I'm gonna go in with a shot of setting spray because I love dewiness, natural look. So here I'm using my favorite palette by Makeup Revolution. It's called the Deadly Desire. So here I'm gonna use two favorite shades of mine, the Antique and Warm. I'm gonna use these two and apply it on my lids and give it a little subtle and a pinkish warmth kind of a eye makeup. That is what is in my head today. So now I'm gonna use another chocolatey shade which is called the Woods, and gonna just go in the outer corners of my eyes, defining my socket using a fluffy makeup brush, a fluffy eye blending brush by Miniso. I love the brushes of Miniso, you guys. So it is very fancy. It gives you that royal, luxurious makeup brushes, vibe. At the same time, it's very, very, very affordable. So now I'm gonna go in with a frost shade. It's my favorite shade. It's called the Suspense. And I love the way it is named, It has a lot of deadly skull images on this palette, and you wouldn't regret buying this. It is not very expensive, but it is in the range of affordable, and I think this is one of the best palettes I have ever got. So I'm gonna just go in with a flat brush and blend it really well. So I'm gonna take a brush and remove all the products and use it to blend. So blending without any crease is a task, but it's gonna give you fruitful results. So yeah. So now I'm gonna take a flat brush and take all those colors which I used on my eyes, the ethic and desire and wood, and gonna just water, smudge it a little bit on the waterline. Now I'm gonna blend in my under eyes and gonna powder it so that I do not have any creases. So here I'm using the My Glam powder, a compact powder, and gonna just powder wherever it is necessary, wherever I feel necessary. Because it's a dewy makeup, I'm not gonna use a lot of product. I'm just gonna keep it very little, and little goes long ways. So now I'm gonna take a fluffy contouring brush and gonna use My Glam's Pose HD Bronzer Duo. This has a really amazing bronzer. It doesn't go overboarded. I'm gonna just give a little sculpt look to my face. I'm gonna just go in with a high point and gonna just bronze my face a little bit, giving it a little warmth and structure. So never go too much in the days. I would preferably not contour in the daytime or a day event. Contouring, I love doing it in the evening makeups, but today I wanted it to be a little more natural side. So I'm going with a little warmth in my face, giving it a little bit of structure, and you can instantly see the difference, how beautiful it looks. So now I'm gonna go in with a blush. I'm gonna touch all the blushes and keeping it a darker one in the center, and I'm gonna go just on the higher point of my cheeks and my nose. So I don't want a lot of blush look today. I want it to be very warm, nude, subtle in a brown toned makeup. So I'm gonna avoid going a lot of blush, which I love doing by the way. So now I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and gonna use a pearl highlighter in the same palette, and gonna just highlight the high points of my face. So basically high points is those where the light naturally falls. So highlighting it gives you a much glowy, healthy skin kind of an effect onto your face. I'm gonna use fingers as well because you guys know I'm obsessed with blending my fingers. I'm gonna use some eyebrow products now. I'm just gonna lift my brows using a spoolie. I'm gonna take all the colors brown, black and a gray shade. I'm gonna line my brows first. I want a very defined eyebrow today because it's an ethnic wear. I think eyebrow speaks a lot. Like ways the eye also speaks a lot. So a makeup is all about playing around and enhancing your features, not erasing and doing it again. So I'm gonna just follow the lines of my brows. I'm gonna keep it the way it is and just gonna line it. So yeah, I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the other side as well. Just line it first and then fill it a little bit. Start from the middle, do not start from the beginning, so that it gives you more a natural look. I'm gonna get a separate tutorial on how to do your brows. So now all this is done, I'm gonna go in with another shot of setting spray because I'm obsessed doing setting spray in between. I'm gonna let it dry. I'm gonna curl my mascaras. What I'm gonna curl my lashes. So I'm using a curler, eyelash curler by Miniso again. It costed me 200 rupees, but look at the finishing that it gives. Look at the product itself. It looks very luxurious. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of eyeliner. I'm gonna activate the product. I'm using an NY Bay Cosmetics eyeliner. This is a long lasting eyeliner, and this is so far one of the best drugstore eyeliner that I've ever got. So I don't want a very bold eyeliner today. I just have a little bit of a liner. I'm lining in my eyes and giving a little flick. It's more like a tight liner, but a little wing, a little flick at the end. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the other side of my eyes as well, and come back to you guys. So now I'm gonna take a spoolie and just remove the excess eyeliner which I got it on my lashes. This way it creates a really good base for your mascara. I'm using My Glam's mascara, and this is one of the best products that I've had from My Glam. Obviously all the products are really good. If you're a beginner makeup artist or even a pro makeup artist, I think you would love the products. It gives you that luxy product kind of a vibe and such kind of a finish as well. But so far this is one of the best mascaras I've ever had. It doesn't go overboarded. It just gives you that natural, no makeup kind of look. So now I'm gonna line my eyes. I'm gonna tight line using a black kajal with both my eyes. I'm gonna just go in with the upper lash line, and I'm gonna take the same kajal and connect the wing and go down in the lower lash line a very little, like not even a half, a quarter, not even a quarter, very little in fact, because I want space for green kajal. So I'm gonna use a little bit of green kajal. I'm obsessed with green kajal. One of my fellow makeup artists taught me this trick because I was afraid of getting into a colored kajals. So I'm gonna go in from the inner corner to the outer corner where I've put the black as well. So now I'm gonna take skull shade from the same palette. It's a kind of whitish powder, and gonna define my eye makeup and the brow, putting it on the my brow bone. You can see the instant difference. It defines your eye makeup. It gives that differentiating line for your eye makeup and the brows. I'm gonna take a little bit of the same shade which I applied on Frost. I applied on my lids and gonna highlight my inner corners. So here I'm gonna introduce you guys to the beautiful hero of our entire makeup. So I'm gonna use a brown liner, not a lip liner, it's a brow pencil actually. I have a dark brown dark brown eyebrow pencil because I didn't had a dark brown lip liner. So I am going to go and line my lips, fill it in a little bit with the same liner, and I'm gonna shade it a little bit. I have a weird lower lip line, so I have to like properly cautiously line that down because I have a little weird thing in between. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the upper lips as well. I'm gonna line it really well. I'm not gonna overline it. I'm just gonna line it the way my lips is, and I'm gonna shade it a little bit. Literally like half of my lips should be shaded. You can use black as well. I avoid it. How pretty it looks already. I'm gonna use 2 lipsticks from Manish Malhotra by My Glam today. So the first shade that I'm using is the Coco Tease. I don't know whether I'm gonna pronounce it really well, but it's called the Coco Tease by Manish Malhotra. This is one of the luxurious lipsticks that I've ever got. It's a little expensive, but it gives you a really couture kind of a makeup. So you can leave it by here. It is again looking very pretty, but I'm gonna add in a mousse. This is a mousse shade. It's more like a nudish pink lipstick. I'm gonna just go in with the center and create a little bit of an ombre effect, as it looks amazing. So because that's the reason I said this is going to be the hero of the entire makeup, and there my makeup gets finished. So this is my final look. I draped my sari, I added a little silver jewelries, and I added a bindi and left my hairs open. I hope you guys liked it. If you do, like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until next time, sit and take care. Bye bye. Love you all. Thank you so much for watching.